So today I want to show you how to crochet this hat, and this is a very easy hat. We will begin with a brim and then continue up, and this is actually just single crochet all the way. I will show you exactly how to do this from start to finish, and you can do this hat only by following this tutorial, but if you prefer to follow a written pattern, I will leave a link for that below. So let's begin. First, a little about the materials. For the yarn, I've used this wheel of yarn. This is Mega Ball Aran. And you can see all the info right here. This is a medium weight 4 and yeah, all the stuff right here. Except for the color, I have used this walnut color instead, but I didn't keep this paper thing around the yarn. So I will I will write down in the description how much yarn you will need for this. Then I've used both a 5 and a 6mm hook and some scissors, a tapestry needle, and of course a pom-pom. We begin with the bottom part of the hat, which is the brim, and we grab our 5mm hook to begin with. So make a slip knot. And then we chain 8. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 8 times in total. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. Now we have 8 chains. Now we begin working into the chains, and we skip the first one, move on to this second chain right here, and insert your hook. Work a single crochet into this. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Whoops. Find your next chain down on the bottom, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Find your next chain and single crochet. Continue all the way across with 1 single crochet in every chain, and we chained up 8, then we skip the first chain, so you should end up with having 7 single crochet when you're all the way across, and I recommend that you count them. And this is how it looks. Now we turn, so you chain 1, so just yarn over and pull through, then you turn, and then we'll work into these stitches. We will still be working with single crochet, but we will only be working through the back loop of the stitch. So you have the entire stitch if you work through here, but if you only work through here, this is your back loop. So find your back loop of every stitch and work into these. So still single crochet, but only through the back loop. We will skip our turning chain out here and move on to the second stitch and work a back loop single crochet. So insert the hook into the back loop of the stitch, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then find your next stitch, this one. Insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch and single crochet. Find your next stitch. Insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch and single crochet. So continue all the way across with 1 back loop single crochet in every stitch. And again, I recommend that you count the stitches and make sure that you got 7 when you're all the way across. And then it looks like this. A little brim beginning, which stretches a little bit. Then you yarn over and pull through to chain 1, then you turn, and then you repeat row 2. So find your second stitch, of course repeat. So you skip this first turning chain, move on to the second one and back loop single crochet. So insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch and single crochet. Find your next stitch, back loop, single crochet. And then you just repeat this row again and again until you have 67 rows in total. So 67 rows. Then you'll join the ends. So connect the 2 ends just like this, and then you'll work a row of slip stitches all the way across to connect the ends. So just do like this and then insert the hook through the stitch on your side and then on the opposite side Then you grab the yarn and pull through everything you have on the hook. Again, find your next stitch and push through both layers like this and pull through everything you have on the hook. Push through both layers, yarn over, and pull through everything you have on the hook. So just one slip stitch in every stitch through both layers all the way across. Just like so. Then, when you're all the way across, you connected the ends. Now I will begin working along this edge. So I will open up the piece. So we now have this beautiful outside of the hat. You can almost not see the finishing part here, the connection. But well, now we throw away this 5mm hook and grab a 6mm hook. Insert into the loop and then chain 1. And then we will be working into these rows. So you have a row right here and here and here and here. So you have this bump and then you have in between the bumps and a bump, and in between they are all rows. And you will be working one single crochet into every row. So just push in your hook through the row and single crochet. Find your next row, push in the hook and single crochet. And then this row right here, just push in the hook and single crochet. And then this row, insert the hook and single crochet. Then this row, insert the hook, single crochet, and so on. Continue with one single crochet in every row all the way around until you are back here. Then, when you're all the way around, you will now join with a slip stitch. So, find your first stitch of the round, your first single crochet, work one slip stitch into this, and you now completed the first round. Now is the time to measure it around your head and see if you like the fitness, if you like the tightness of it. And if you don't, then you just unravel this first row and undo this connection, and then you will just add a few rows or lose some. But the next part, you will now chain 1, and then you will continue with one single crochet in every stitch. So just find your next stitch, insert the hook, and single crochet. And then you just continue with one single crochet in every stitch, all the way around again. When you are all the way around, you will finish with one slip stitch in the first stitch. That will be this chain you made. So you will slip stitch into this chain you made, and then you will chain 1 and then continue with one single crochet in every stitch. Just repeat this step around and around until we have 15 rows in total. And this measures right down from the brim about 15.5 centimeters for me. Now we will begin to decrease a little bit. So I just finished the 15th round. So now I will do 4 single crochet. So just continue like all the other rows by doing 4 single crochet. Whoops, that's 3, and then 4, and then I will do a decrease, and that's 2 single crochet worked as 1 single crochet. So 2 single crochet together. So I insert the hook in the next stitch, then I yarn over and pull through. Then I have 2 loops on the hook. Then I insert the hook in the next stitch. Then I yarn over and pull through. So now I have 3 loops on the hook. Then I yarn over and pull through all of them. So we only finished 1 stitch but grabbed 2. Then I work another 4 single crochet. So just find your next stitch and then work a single crochet, and then another 3. So just 2, 3, and then the final one, 4, then I will work another decrease. So insert the hook, yarn over and pull through. You have 2 loops. Insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. Now you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all of them. So now you decreased. Keep doing this all the way around. 4 single crochet, then a decrease. 4 single crochet, then a decrease, all the way to the end. And when you made it all the way around, you will finish with a slip stitch in the first stitch, and then chain 1, and then you continue like the round before where you did 4 single crochet then a decrease. Now you will do 3 single crochet and a decrease. So just continue like this. Just do 3 single crochet, that's 1, 2, 3 single crochet, then you do a decrease. So insert, pick up a stitch, insert, pick up a stitch, and then pull them all together. So 3 single crochet, then a decrease, 3 single crochet, then a decrease. When you're all the way around, you will finish the same way and begin this next row where you only will do 2 single crochet, then a decrease, then 2 single crochet, then a decrease. When you finish that round, we will meet up again. When we made it this far, we will now decrease in every stitch until the gap is closed on top. So we begin. We will just do a decrease, just single crochet 2 together, finish the stitch. Then the next one, single crochet 2 together, and finish the stitch. So just decrease in every stitch, around and around, until the gap is almost closed on top, as far as you can go to close it all the way. So just keep decreasing again and again and again. Now I don't think I can do this gap any smaller, so I will now cut the yarn, leaving a bit of a tail, and then pull the loop through and find my tapestry needle, and then weave the rest in just to close up the gap even further. I will just run it through some stitches just to close it up, and that's it. So now the gap is completely closed. Then I will push in my needle to the inside and pull this through, and then turn it inside out, and then I will sew in a button on the inside. So I will change the tapestry needle to a smaller one so it fits through the button, and then sew in this button. When you've sewn in the button, you find a pom-pom, and I have one with this little rubber band in. So you take your hook and push through the top of the hat, find the center, and then you grab this rubber thing and pull it through, and then you can take it around the button on the inside, like so, and then you can turn it around and you have a pom-pom, and then you can detach it again when you have to wash your hat. So that's it. I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!